Valder here, your Fun Stampers Journey Coach, and are you ready today for the cutest little Christmas card ever? It's from our Gnome for the Holiday stamp set. So adorable. You're going to see me using this a lot. It is just such an adorable little stamp set. Couple gnomes, Christmas trees, just absolutely adorable. And I added one of our little jingle bells to it. This is the cutest interactive card ever. So easy. And it takes a little bit of time because you have to color it, but really it doesn't even take that much time. All right. So like I said, we're going to use Gnome for the Holidays. That is my stamp set for today. I am going to use some of our jingle bells, but we'll get to those in just a minute. Let's get started. All right. So I'm going to start off with our Cranberry Bliss cardstock. So that's going to be my card base. And I'm going to add some white to the inside of it because it's really hard when you're on the inside if you don't have something. So I'm just going to take some of my Easy Glide and add this to the inside of it. So that'll be the inside of our card. All right. And then our base card, what I did was I took a piece of white and I took a piece of black, and I did the black just a hair bigger. It's actually just 1/8 of an inch bigger than the white, and that was so that we could just see just a little tiny bit of it. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp my little gnomes first, and I didn't do the whole gnome, I only did part of the gnome. All right, so I'm going to take black licorice ink. I'm going to take my little gnome right here, ink him up, and only do part of him. And it doesn't matter how much or how little, it's up to you. I made one bigger than the other. And here's this little guy right here. All right, so there's our two gnomes. So adorable, aren't they? All right, so while we have our ink out, let's do our saying, which also comes from Gnomes for the Holiday, and that's our little Merry Christmas. All right, and I'm just going to do that right across my piece right here. All right. So let's put this away. We can attach that so that we don't lose the piece. All right, we're just going to attach that to the side. And then that can actually get attached right up there. Alrighty, so our layers are all done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to actually color our little guys. So what I did was I took one of our new paint palettes, and I took our liquid color, and I have Peaches and Cream, I have Limeade, I have Fresh Forest, and I have Candy Apple. And I'm going to use one of our blending brushes, and this has water in it. So I'm just going to check and make sure that I have it all nice and clean by bringing in a paper towel here. All right, so I'm going to just start with my Candy Apple first. There we go. Alrighty, so there's that. Let's clean this off. Let me just have a paper towel. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is pick up some of this adorable little Peaches and Cream, add it to his nose. Isn't that cute? Alright, I'm going to darken it up by adding a little bit of the There we go. There we go. Okay, so now his little noses. Now, we don't have liquid color in the brown yet, but Kim Kesty, our director, our creative director, is working night and day to bring us as many new things as we can. She is phenomenal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my Color Splash pencils, and grab my browns here. I think I'll grab a couple of different browns. Here we go. So I'm actually getting my number 42 and 43. All right, and these are my Color Splash pencils, so they are water soluble. So I'm going to continue to use the same pen, and I'm just going to add a little bit of color here. Alrighty, so let's go in and start adding some water to this and just bringing it around. Fun Stamper's Journey has so many things that you can color with. Oh my goodness, just such a variety of different things, and it just makes a world of difference. There we go. So cute. All right, so now I want to just kind of go in and darken up a couple of the spots. So I'm going to take my watercolor directly from the pencil, and it gives it a more concentrated color. You're probably wondering why I didn't do the whole gnome, and that was because I had my words up there, and I just wanted to show them, but use my words also. All right, isn't that so cute? There we go, just a little bit of color. All right, now the one thing I don't have colored yet is his little bell. So I'm going to bring in my pencils here, or my pens, and I'm going to use my silver right here to color in my bell. That's what I said, we have so many different things that you can color with. Isn't that so cute? It will dry a little bit lighter, all right, so got a little pink nose. So cute. So cute. What do you think? So adorable. All right, so now let's add, okay, so there's that, and that, and while they're drying, and it doesn't take very long for it to dry, while that's drying, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my finger bow. So I'm going to take some of our Plaid ribbon, and I'm going to make just a double finger bow, all right? So I have a whole video on this. So I'm just going to take and make a very tiny one and grab my Pro Shears here. And we're going to tie this as tight as we can because I want it to be very, very tiny. It's not overpowering to the rest of the card. All right. And all I'm doing is just tightening that as much as I can. Remember, there is a video on this, and it's so easy to make. And you always have your fingers with you, so you'll never be without a bow maker. All right. Alrighty, so there's those. Let's just take and trim these off. Okay. Isn't that so cute? And then we're just going to fluff it. All right, there's that. Now I need to make my little bell. So let me grab one of my little bells. I'm going to grab some of our, this is just our twine, all right? Candy apple twine here. We're going to take and use this. And I want to show you something. If you have a hard time threading things that are small like this, this is a tooth flosser. All right, so you find this in your dental. It's this one is made by Gum, G-U-M. They're dental flossers. And what you want to do, if you're just having a hard time threading it, you want to take and put that through there like that. Add your little twine or whatever it is you need, okay? And then you just pull it through. Isn't that cool? And then just save them. It's not like you're using them on your teeth, you know. You can just take and save them and use them for your next piece, all right? Another one of my little tips for you. All right, and I just save them in the little case that it came in. All right, and keep it in my little grab and go bag. All right, so what I'm going to do here is to just make a knot at the end of it. All right. So cute. Anybody that gets this card would absolutely fall in love with it. All right, because it's just so adorable. All right, so there's that. We don't need a very long string. All right. And then I'm going to make another little bow right here. And that's just like tying your shoes. All right. These were just scraps of red twine that I had left over that I thought I would use up. All right. Cut this off. And that's going to get glued right on there like that. Okay. And we're ready to put our piece together. So the first thing I'm going to do is to cut this down because you know I don't like to waste paper. So I'm just going to take and cut this down to, so the middle is out of it. All right. And I usually do about a 1/2 inch. Doesn't have to be anything perfect because this is just going to be scrap paper. All right. Alrighty. So we're just going to take and tear that out. Now I have myself some scrap paper, and we have our little border right here. All right, so I'm going to take and add my adhesive to this piece. And that's going to go on to my black piece right here. Now remember, there's only a hair's difference, so you've got to be pretty precise on this one. All right, there's that. And now, and what I'm doing is I'm actually re-gluing this from the black to the white. Pretty clever, huh? All right, that's going to go right here. And we're going to add our embellishments. Now, what I like to do, let's get rid of some of this stuff here. What I like to do is to add this first, all right? So I'm going to take some of our journey dots. Remember, these come in from the bottom. There we go. What's nice about it is they've got these little things, so I can just add them with my little piece right there. So I want it to go just about right to there, and then I'm going to trim this guy off right there. And then I'm going to take some of our Journey Craft glue. That's why you need to have all of our glues, because they all work together nicely. I'm going to put a little glob of it right there and add this piece. Now I'm going to take one of our, I don't know if this is going to be too fat for this one. Nope, that works out really good. I don't use these on my cards. We sell these big, ginormous clothespins. I don't use them on my cards as far as embellishments go, but I do love them for crafting because they hold everything down. All right, so then the last piece right there is another one of our little journey dots here. I'm going to take this one off, roll it just a little bit, add it to this, and that's going to go right onto our little bell right there. Isn't that so cute? All right, let's take that off. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? And it wasn't hard. It was so very, very easy. Like I said, this is such an adorable little card. You can do them in no time flat. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. All of the products for this are listed in my links below, so they're very clickable. Oh, my glue isn't dry yet. All right, so I'm just going to lay that one down there. I'm actually going to put my little guy back on there so it stays in place until it dries. Oop, here we go. See? It's an awesome little thing. I did that to this one too. All right, so we're going to leave that there until it dries. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube videos, my Instagram, my Facebook business page. I'm out there. You take care, have a great day, and thank you again for stopping by.